Hello guys, so today is Time to Talk Day 2018 and I thought what better day than to film this video. Firstly, I want to start by saying I'm not a doctor, I'm not a medical person, so this is like a little disclaimer. Anything I'm discussing is like my experience and my opinions, and I'm certainly not guiding or giving advice in a medical sense, so note that I'm not a doctor. I think some of you probably know that already. But in all honesty, 2018 to me, I truly believe that nobody out there should have any concerns in discussing their problems. We should all be able to open up and talk about them without feeling any shame or embarrassment. And that is why I'm doing this video today. Like, even if it helps one person and if anyone can relate to it, that's all for the good. And then I feel like job done and it was worth doing. So for me, I have OCD tendencies when it comes to checking things before I leave the house and before I go to bed and stuff. I have to go around the house in a certain order, checking every switch, every plug socket, every electrical appliance. It probably takes me about 15 to 20 minutes to do my rituals and my routine before leaving or before going to bed. And I know for anybody listening to this who kind of hasn't had any experience with this, that will sound like what you're doing, Bob. Like, who's honestly got 15 or 20 minutes to spend? Wouldn't you rather save them and have them for the rest of the day? And what I would say to that is, believe you me, them 15 to 20 minutes spent doing them checks are worth it, because if I didn't, yes, I would say 15 minutes and would probably have time to go and grab that latte and go and sit down in a coffee shop. But the rest of my day would be so anxiety filled that it wouldn't be worth it. It would be like a false economy. For the sake of saving 15 or 20 minutes, I would rather do my checks, feel that little bit of peace of mind, feel that bit more assured, and then I'm able to carry on with my day. I do sometimes always like to have that little bit of proof sometimes, so I will take photos of my kettle or my toaster or my microwave. So just in case I get that thought at some point pop into my head throughout the day, which I will, I can then go to my phone and have a look at that picture to prove to myself that I have turned it off. Again, I know to some people that is going to really sound like, what are you doing, running around the house taking photos of kettles and microwaves for? It's one of them things that I felt that's kind of like my... Again, this is why I've done a disclaimer, because I don't know if my terminology is correct, but I feel like that's kind of my coping mechanism for me to have that little bit of assurance to be able to look at my phone and think, right, kettle is off. And I took that photo at 8:14 AM this morning. It really is just that little extra peace of mind. And I suppose it's similar to what I'm saying about the 15-20 minute run around process with rituals, because having them photos, if it's going to give me a little bit of ease throughout the day, it's worth having. I do love a bottle of hand sanitizer, which obviously crosses over from the checking kind of side of things. Sanitizer and bleach are huge in my life. I will never go anywhere without a bottle of hand sanitizer. That's a really big thing. And it's not on like a level of my check-in, because to me, I have so many bags and I'm so obsessed with buying sanitizers. I kid you not, I must have 20 to 30 sanitizers scattered around the place. So I can have them in various bags, pockets, or it's just because I need to know that my hands are sterile. But again, I know that there's, like all sorts, there's a spectrum of severity. And I feel like a little bit of sanitizer, it's kind of low-key, easy for me to manage really. I think nothing of throwing a bottle of sanitizer into whatever bag I've got that day. Whereas I've heard stories of some people that stand at a sink and will wash their hands 60 to 70 times, sometimes with bleach, not advisable obviously, or whatever they're using, really, really strong evasive stuff, where they're ending up cracking their skin and really drying their hands out. So I think that a bottle of sanitizer is pretty low maintenance. So I'm very realistic. I know where my kind of issue lies. I know it's with the check-in. But like I say, I feel like it is 2018. It is something, if I'm brutally honest, I've almost felt a little bit of shame about and embarrassment about, and I think that's why I've never really spoke about it openly and publicly. But I truly hope that this does help someone out there, and whether it be with any, do you know what I mean? Like honestly, I just feel like I mentioned at the start of the video, it's time to talk day, and let's do just that. Sit down, open up, grab a latte, get a knob or a custard cream. Other biscuits are available. And yeah, open up. What do they say? A problem shared is a problem halved. So, that's what they say. I'm thinking of biscuits now. What have I got, any jammy dodgers? Anyway, jammy dodgers aside, I'm going to leave this video here for today. I might maybe do another one on it, depending on like comments or feedback, if you find it any use. But thanks again for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it, and make sure you subscribe to the channel, give the video a thumbs up, and I'll see you soon. Bye.